Alright guys, for the Life Gua or Life Star 6 individual, the external theme of 2024 is bringing you changes. In the face of never-ending changes, our ability to tap into our inner strength and stay the course of our destination while adapting to changing conditions will be your key to success. Because with the consistency hexagram comes an important message. The only constant in life is change. Change is happening consistently all around us, all the time. Look at your own children. They grow up, they leave the house to lead their own lives. Trying to force everything to stay the same is literally a waste of time and effort. Okay, so hi everyone, thank you for coming in. My name is Pauline Cheng. I am a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner, and this is the final arc of content related specifically to 2024, the year of the Wood Dragon. Give me a minute to explain what we're doing. Okay, so now we've got many ways to analyze an annual energy, right? The most popular, the zodiacs, right? We also have 10-day masters, right? And from your Bazi chart, we can also glean some Feng Shui related information. So in this new series, by using the year replace year hexagram method, we decode the external energy coming to each of the individual Life Gua. So you could say that this is like the theme of 2024. So in this video, we're exploring the theme for those born under Life Gua or Life Star 6. How would you know if you're a 6? Oh, and by the way, guys, right, this is not to be confused with your numerology lifestyle, okay? Right, it's not that, it's different. Okay, so any Bazi chart will give you this info. For myself, I prefer to use the plotter from the JY Mastery Academy. So you, in their version, you see the Life Star, okay, or the Life Gua displayed right at the top. You can't miss it. Okay, so let's move on to the theme or the hexagram for Life Gua 6 in 2024. Okay, consistency hexagram derived with thunder at the top, wind at the bottom. Thunder representing action, power, execution. Wind representing progress, flexibility. Both are moving trigrams. Both represent tremendous power and speed, which means in 2024, you're moving. There should be a lot of progress and changes. In fact, this is the second consecutive year that Life Gua 6 is receiving the consistency hexagram, 2 years running. Okay, so the picture that this hexagram creates, a metaphorical tornado. So this is in line with the energies of period 9, where everything is constantly in a state of flux and motion, and an apt reminder for the Life Gua 6 individuals who tend to be a little bit on the headstrong side, right? It's okay to be headstrong. It's okay to be determined and persistent. This determination becomes your superpower when you are able to be flexible in your methods. In other words, adapting your trajectory while staying on course to your goals. A dynamic and flexible approach is called for a willingness to adjust strategies when necessary. So the hexagram represents the external energies coming to Life Gua 6. It's saying that a storm is brewing. Buckle up, enjoy the ride. Okay, so for career development, that which you consistently do becomes your personal branding. If you're someone who consistently delivers on projects on time, that's your branding. If you're someone who consistently falls asleep at their desk, that's also your branding. It's easy to talk the talk. Not everyone has the perseverance to carry the momentum for a long time. So in terms of career, the consistency hexagram is also a reminder to upgrade ourselves. There is a need to upgrade in order to adapt to the changes in the industry or the workplace. When it comes to gathering new knowledge, it's not about how many classes you sign up for. It's about how consistently you've put what you learned into practice. So it's about how much time you invest to create your specialty. Let's not forget, the thunder trigram represents execution. Wind trigram represents knowledge. At a very, very basic level, we call this putting knowledge into action. Okay, so business owners know this. The market never stays the same. market demands and needs are constantly shifting and fluctuating. Therefore, the consistency hexagram, when applied to a business perspective, calls for a need to do some long-term and strategic and contingency planning. Like a boat in a sudden storm, your business needs to have the agility to change tack when the situation calls for it. Destination can remain the same, but we can change how we get there. So this is applicable in all business situations. Doesn't matter if you are a mature business or a startup. If a mature business, secure in their clientele and market, does not adapt to changing technologies fast enough, eventually they may find themselves left behind. Case in point, Intel, right? Similarly, a startup goes through rounds, multiple rounds of changes and refinement before their unicorn is created. Everyone with a startup hopes to be a unicorn, but a unicorn is created through perseverance, determination, flexibility, and adaptability. Okay, so in terms of personal development, another name for the consistency hexagram is called endurance or persistence. This is particularly apt through the lenses of personal development. If you want to get really good at something, you must be consistent about practicing what you have learned. In today's world, we tend to give up a little faster because we are so influenced by the allure of the overnight success. In reality, there's no such thing, right? Behind every new internet sensation are years of untold trial and error. So the consistency hexagram calls for a patient investment in self. When you focus, where you focus your attention on is where you will likely find results. So at the end of the day, isn't it better to be a part of the change than to be the one who is resisting the change? Inherently better to fly with the wind than to be caught up in the tornado. So true determination is always coupled with flexibility, never rigidity. In this scenario, my way or the highway is not going to fly. Okay? So in 2024, what's coming into your home base is the intellectual flying star 4, which means that a good year to enhance your leadership skills by acquiring new knowledge. Makes sense, right? If I'm navigating my ship through stormy waters, I may need new information, new knowledge, right? So because the 6th meeting 4 can be successful, when we are stressed, one way to mitigate is to pick up new knowledge. And again, I'm not saying you must strictly be in the northwest sector to benefit. As a Life Gua 6, it's already coming to you. Okay, so that's it for Life Gua 6. Thank you for getting to the end of the video. If you've enjoyed the content, hit me up with a like. Thank you very much. Right, and if you want to get connected, my socials are in the video description. Until I see you next time, have a great day ahead.